Do, 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 do. Look at Judge Simpson face, man. This What up, though, Biz Nation? This your boy Tay Biz. Check it out. We have a reaction video we about to do real quick. This is Judge Simpson. He is going to rule in a tenant hearing for non-payment of rent. And I think there's some entitlement. Up here it says Judge Simpson fumes as entitled. The tenant blames everyone else for non-payment of rent. So we're going to go ahead and check this out real quick. Also, this video, I'm going to credit it to Court Nerds. Court Nerds is super, super dope. So go ahead and subscribe to their channel. The link is in the description. Yo, we got to get into this video, man, and see what they talking about real quick, man. Let's check it out.
Hello. What's your name?
Elizabeth.
And she was at $35.71, and she's or $3,500.71. She's still at that.
She is, Your Honor, and this is one where an answer, I believe you told her to file an answer. She filed it. The court sent it to me. It doesn't say anything. There's no attachment. I'm not sure what the defenses are. And frankly, Your Honor, I don't know if you recall, but this particular resident was in another unit. We generously waived her entire balance because she had repair issues. We moved her into a new unit, and now she hasn't paid any rent.
I was locked out in the middle of moving.
Sorry.
I was locked out in the middle of moving, and they didn't help me with like what we agreed upon.
You were locked out and they didn't help you. What do you mean by that?
So
Right.
remember how we were talking about how I couldn't afford a moving truck and that they will figure out something for me.
Right.
They locked me out in the middle of moving. And when we got access, which was end of May, a lot of my stuff was stolen, including a firearm, all my small kitchen appliances, my daughter's brand new sheets, my security cameras.
So what do you mean they locked you out? I don't
Yeah, this already sounds like some BS, yo.
get it.
Like we didn't have access. Like they changed the locks.
On your
On my
previous.
yes. I did not render the old keys. And also
So in essence, so I just want to shortcut this. In essence, you're saying they changed the locks before you got all your stuff out.
I don't know what to do at this point.
Your Honor, if I can add, I
Wow.
would respond, but I'd rather have Amy respond because she has direct knowledge of what happened, because I don't believe that's our position. And I also don't believe it's relevant to this case, but that's a separate issue. I think it's worth responding to.
Your Honor, that's absolutely not factual. She signed a whole new lease, and I don't think I don't think Ms. Lutkoff or anyone would volunteer us to pay for a moving truck or use my maintenance guys to move her belongings, which is what Ms. Vanek seems to be under the impression that we offered her in court. She was given plenty of opportunity. In fact, there was a lot of grace given here to remove her stuff. And in fact, she came in our office on several occasions saying she didn't have a babysitter. She had to work, her boyfriend had to work, all these reasons. I locked down the apartment upon her signing a new lease, sir. She took possession of a new apartment, Your Honor.
Wow.
And yes, I locked down the unit. She did turn in keys to our box. And so I took possession of an apartment that she no longer had possession of, Your Honor. And she left
Was
belongings.
there stuff in there?
Yes, my
There
stuff
was
was in
there
there,
was
and I have the keys
boxes,
right now.
I believe.
Uh-oh.
I have the keys.
So what?
The keys
I
are
mean,
in my
I
back.
can't say whether she kept a set of keys or not, Your Honor, but what I do know is that way later after the fact, after she's been in this other apartment for quite some time, she's bringing up issues of stuff that she wanted out of the old apartment. And at that time, I had already started a trash out, Your Honor. I
Wow.
mean, she signed a whole nother lease.
Your Honor, I think there was an issue.
And I understand she signed a whole nother lease, but I'm just trying to figure out what period in time are we talking about?
I have a
Right.
timeline. So
Your
we
Honor,
didn't
I'm
gain.
gonna just state for the record here that
Okay, it seems like it's already getting out of hand. I mean, we need to figure out the what, when, where, how situation. These are all the basic questions you need to ask at this point, because it seems like there's some misunderstanding. It seems like they're talking past each other and talking past the judge. So he's trying to figure out the time frame so that way he can actually allocate a reason why, or allocate a reason of his ruling. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty it's pretty crazy right now.
factually, just from a legal perspective, if she wants to pursue, she certainly can file an action for damages if she feels that her property has been damaged on another unit, but we're in court on this unit. And so I don't believe it's relevant.
Yeah, but this unit, Ms. Luckoff, that's disingenuous, because this unit only comes about because of the issues that were in the other unit. So to try to separate them out doesn't make much sense.
Well, I think it does, Your Honor, because she didn't remove her belongings, but obviously this is your courtroom.
Okay, but
I'm just
that may be a defense to what she's claiming if she didn't remove the items. That may be a defense, but to say it has to be a whole another separate thing, I don't think that that's true.
Well, I do, because we're talking about a certain property
Okay,
address.
then
None of
I'll
that-
take what she filed. I'll tell her to go up there, stamp it in as another case, and it's just coming back with this one. I don't know where that gets us.
Well, I don't know what she filed. I mean, she didn't say anything in her filing, so, but that's fine. You want to consolidate it, I don't have an issue with that. We can provide you documentation
Well,
as
you
to
can
what
have an
happened.
issue with anything. All I'm trying to do is get to the bottom of this. Bottom line. That's all I want to know. And I want to know where I'm going to take this case. So she can have her objections, you can have your objections. We're going to do it my way. Go ahead, man.
All right. So the reason why we're here is because I feel like I can't trust their maintenance people because my stuff was stolen. I don't want anyone coming into my apartment.
Ma'am, you were at the point of a timeline.
Yeah. So the timeline is
Right. Get back to the
I think we
timeline.
did our court date like April 26th, I think. And that's when we dismissed the case, which honestly, I wish we had set things and whatever. And then that next week or that Friday or whatever they had to finish with the apartment, I think we grabbed the keys like that Friday. So then we started that weekend because I was working 2 to 10:30. So we were putting the kids to bed and then we were getting the stuff. Plus, like I said.
Okay, fine.
What's the
So
timeline?
how much time passed between the time that you got the keys to the new place?
It was like a week and 3 days. And
so
then we
10 days passed.
And we lost access for 3 weeks. We didn't get the.
Oh, ma'am, stop.
Yeah, for real.
You had after you moved into the other apartment, you had access for 10 days.
Basically, yeah.
And you couldn't get all of your stuff out in 10 days.
No.
Okay, that's going to be a problem for you.
Exactly. That is a problem for you. This is okay. Now I'm starting to understand this. You moved into the new apartment, obviously in the same property, and the old apartment, you still got your stuff in there, but they locked it and they trashed it or whatever because of the fact of the time was up. Now you in a new apartment and you owe $3,571 in a new apartment too. You can't get your stuff out in 10 days. Stop playing with me. Stop it.
They can't hold the apartment open for you to go in and move out in that fashion. You don't get 30 days to move out.
I understand. It would have been quicker if we could have just had that one last day.
Ma'am, I'll be honest with you. If you're telling me, you made it sound initially like they locked you out. And that's all I was trying to get to the bottom of. They didn't do that. It seems like, and by what you're telling me, you get the other unit, you've got 10 days.
That's what she said. They locked her out while
And
she
you
was
don't
moving.
get all your property out in 10 days.
Well, technically, we didn't even have 10 days. They only gave us a week, but
Okay, and that's even my point.
Yeah.
My point is 10 days would be extraordinary grace to get your stuff out.
Absolutely. That's
A week,
a lot of time.
maybe about normal.
Mhm.
That you move from one unit to the next unit. Maybe
what
get that.
about the previous agreement that some help was going to happen?
Ma'am, I don't recall that being
Can
the
we look
issue.
over the transcripts, please?
The transcripts of what? If you want to order transcripts, you can.
I tried. I haven't gotten a response.
Your Honor, I have not received a request for any.
It
You,
was a month and a half ago, granted. Sorry.
no, ma'am.
Said she's been
You
she's
made a
manipulating
request
with
for
the. It's been a
transcripts to
month
my
and a half
staff?
since
Yes, I
requested
did.
it. Mhm.
I called and then they told
Fine,
me
she's
to
been waiting
email
so
her.
long. Yeah.
Email who?
Whoever, I don't remember the name.
Well, you're gonna have to show me that email, because
For
I'm gonna
sure.
be honest with you.
Absolutely.
If you're telling me my staff did not respond to you or did not address that,
Okay, give me 1 second.
sure.
She is committed to this manipulative tactic. She is so committed to it, dog. You had more than enough time to move, and you got a new apartment in the same spot, in the same place, man. Like, that is insane. Do, 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 do. Look at Judge Simpson face, man. This
Ma'am, while you're looking for that,
yeah.
who was supposed to help you move?
I'm not sure. Apparently, I mean, it said that they will figure something out because I literally said I could not afford a moving truck.
What?
Ma'am. Okay. So you go over to this new unit and you have not paid any rent in that new unit. And your justification for not paying rent in the new unit is because things got stolen from your other unit.
There's some major issues with my new unit though. And they said it was good to go. It's not good. It was not good to go.
What?
Ma'am, you paid no rent.
Right.
Nothing.
I don't think it's okay to steal someone's stuff.
Well, they didn't steal it.
Right.
Except they did because we made an
You know
agreement.
what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to set this for a trial. We're going to set this for a trial on an expedited basis. Because did you find that email to my staff? Because I don't believe that you're telling me the truth. Because,
Mhm.
ma'am, I'm going to tell you what. When somebody tells me my staff didn't respond,
I did call up here. I will say that.
Mm.
but you said you sent an email.
Yes,
Right,
on my
exactly.
site,
Not-
it
now
didn't.
she
Oh,
called.
it didn't.
Man, she is lying,
Well, I
man.
have it on here, but I didn't send it apparently.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you serious right now? This is a definite. You are such a manipulator, man.
Well, I'm not going to make you apologize to my staff for trying to say they didn't
No,
respond. No, ma'am, I'm just going to tell you right now. Here's how I work. And my staff knows this. If somebody wants something from them and they're supposed to provide it, they provide it. If you come up in here and you tell me that my staff didn't do it, didn't order the transcript, that they didn't respond to it, you want to ruffle my feathers, you insult my staff. So
I don't
don't. I'll consider anything you're saying about that afterwards, just an apology to Emily.
Wow.
I'm just going to set this for, well, I'm just going to set it for trial. The final settlement conference is going to work. Give me a trial date on a Tuesday
I can't.
of this month.
Could we possibly set it for August?
No. Ma'am, I'm not going to delay this out. You paid no rent.
Okay, but I have a class on Tuesday.
Ma'am, I get, we all have different things on Tuesdays. We all have different things, different times. I'm going to set it for trial. You've not paid them any rent. You're claiming that they stole your stuff.
Right.
You're claiming that they didn't help you. Well, I'm going to get to the bottom of it, if that's what it is. So I'm going to set non-jury trial in this matter.
Are we
For July 23rd.
So does that mean like jury and stuff?
No, ma'am. No jury was requested. July 23rd, 2024. That will be at 9 a.m. That will be in person. Ma'am, you make sure that you have all of your witnesses, all of your evidence. We'll hear it then, and then I'll make my decision.
Your Honor, can I just ask you, because I know I'm on that day, I have another, I don't think it's at 9 a.m. Let me see. Oh, it is. Okay. All right. And I understand you want this one in person. And so I'm not going to request, even though it's past the deadline. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yo, that was kind of wild, man. Like, she really tried to finesse her way into a situation that's like, you can't, if you are in a situation where you are moving out of a place and then you move into a new place and they give you enough time to get your stuff out, move your stuff out in that time and turn in your keys so that way you don't have to go through situations like this. But she tried to play with everybody. She hasn't paid her rent, all that kind of stuff. And she was trying to finesse the court by claiming that they stole her stuff or locked her out while she was moving, but they gave her 10 days, which most places don't really give you. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, this is very, very interesting, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man, and let me know how you feel about this, man. Do you think the judge was fair with his ruling? I personally think he was. To set it for trial, since she claimed that they stole her stuff, whatever the case may be, so she can go ahead and do what she need to do. I mean, even though she's being very manipulative, she still has a right to, present what the issue is. But I think the judge was on point, and I think once we started unpacking everything, that's when we start figuring out like, oh, she trying to finesse. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and drop your comments, man. Like this video, share this video, man. It's your boy Tay Biz, Stand Up Biz Nation, and I'll holler at you. Peace.
Tell her no stress, no biggie. Baby, I'm just too jiggy. Better know I brought that with me. Case they get too iffy. Baby, don't stress, don't sweat it. Put it all on my daddy. Know how I'm coming. And they know what we hate. Run around through that left side, low end. All of mine need more wins. If you got beef, don't come out. Cause my young hitter might go in. Uptown GN. Working all through my weekend. Hoping these don't show out. Cause all of my hitters too deep in. With the boy, I'm so shame. Ain't worried about long as my money and my green. Baby, I ain't got work tomorrow. Tell me what the business is. Ain't about no club hop. I'm trying to start some businesses. Shorty, you thought it was, they better know it's not that. Talking all that online, they knowing that it's not fact. Sliding through my hood, I make maneuvers like a Uber, baby. Got a 10-year plan, these can't tell what they doing lately. And I'm way too clean, I'm Listerine, I thought they been knew it. All in my lungs, I got my red cup full of that Hint fluid. Young middle Mad Mac, I'm swinging that leg, I'm banging that do or die. And I ain't that Lily before I get crucified. Living in my bloodline, this place in my family tree. How the they pressed, I did my best out of what they handed me. Straight out of that country, know my shawty dick as humid air. And I need not mention no extensions, that's human hair. Boy, we grew in there. Around through that left side, low end. All of mine need more wins. If you got beef, don't come out. 'Cause my